the fourth quarter of a church organization is in many ways like the fourth quarter of a game. I think you're fighting for stamina, for strength, focus. Doing the little things in the fourth quarter often push you over the edge and give you the win and the victory you're looking for. So I think it's important for us as executive level leaders in our church to keep the team encouraged and focused. We can finish strong, or we can just finish. And if you finish strong, I think you set yourself up for really powerful and really positive things in January. If you just kind of flounder through the fourth quarter, then you feel like when you get to January, you almost have to start all over again. I never, although God speaks fresh things and we do new things and fresh things in January, I never like the feeling when I roll into January that I need to somehow get things up off the ground and recreate some momentum. I think you carry momentum in. There's free momentum at the end of a year. You have Thanksgiving, you have Christmas. People are typically in a better mood. They're in a giving place. You have the opportunity to really finish strong if you can stay focused. So yes, we're having our meetings for the first of the year. We're all sewn up by the end of really October.
Right.
We've had our meetings and we're ready for the first of the year. Regarding what I'm preaching, I'm probably going to hit and preach something regarding giving and generosity and keeping the people engaged in the mission, in the vision of the church, finishing strong financially. Our friend Marty Baker talks about, the people who are not even a part of your church that are willing to invest in lives being changed. And we're going to help 2,400 kids this year in Christmas and families at Thanksgiving, and we're going to need to raise a substantial amount of money to do that. And God will help us. But we got to, again, stay focused and on task, on mission, on vision. If we keep the main thing, it's a real opportunity to strengthen and advance the cause of the kingdom and the church. So I'm going to preach a message at some point this fall, a series of messages called The Average Church, I've actually thought about it more. I think I'm going to call it a not so average church, because the average church member gives blank. The average church member invests blank amount of time. The average church member reads their Bible this many minutes a week. And I'm going to talk about what statistics have shown us to be average. And then I'm going to say, do you want to be average? Or do you want to be above average? I want our house to be an above average place. So I want to create this idea that we're not just called to be average. We're called to be an expanding, increasing place of excellence. I want this house to do things, and I want all the Ruach pastors that are watching, I want you to begin to believe, if you don't already, begin to believe we're going to do things with excellence. We're going to do things the way the kingdom would expect. We're going to tap into this whole aroma of the goodness of God, the kingdom of God. I just believe that aroma, there's no way I say it, is supposed to be on every house. And the kingdom places where God is moving is a place where his blessing can be not just received, but can be released. And so we want to finish strong by being a blessing to our community. I don't want us to be average. I want us to be above average. And I'm going to talk to them about that.